Welcome to Pearls for Parkinson's. Here is this week's daily living tip. Welcome back to Pearls for Parkinson's and happy Monday. This month we're talking about sleep, and today I want to talk about a condition called REM sleep behavior disorder. REM sleep, REM, stands for rapid eye movement. And everybody has this state of sleep. And during that time, you're actually paralyzed. Your body is naturally paralyzed, so it doesn't really move. However, with Parkinson's, 33 to 46% of individuals have a defective off switch. So instead of having that state where you're kind of paralyzed, they actually have very active, vivid dreams where they might be calling out during the night or acting out during the night. And in some cases, that can be quite violent. And this is significant because it can impact your quality of sleep, but it also impacts the quality of sleep for your bed partner. So the bed partner always says, well, what do I do? Do I wake them up? Because I'm awake. Do I wake them up because they seem to be really in distress? And my recommendation for that is no, because they're not with the same state of reality as what you are. And so you might get hit or injured. So don't wake that person up. If it's really affecting your sleep, you're going to have to move into another bedroom. For the person who's experiencing it, I've had patients who actually can get injured in that state of sleep. Either they're flailing an arm or a leg. I've had people hit their nightstand. I've had them knock their lamp off and break their light bulbs. And in some cases, flail themselves out of bed even. So what you want to do is really look at your environment and first look at what are you doing in the evenings? Are you watching television with any programming that's really stimulating? If so, you want to avoid that. You also want to avoid any stimulants such as coffee that could really rev up your neurologic system. So you really want to have a more calm state. And then when you go to bed, you want to really look at your environment and make sure that that nightstand, if it has any sharp edges, is moved away from the bed so you don't sustain any injuries. In some cases, I've had patients who put a mattress on the floor, and that helps to prevent any injuries as well. From a couple standpoint, if moving into a bedroom becomes something that's more permanent, that can really have an impact on your relationship. And that intimacy and that ability to sleep together can really have an impact on you as a couple. And I would recommend that if that's the case, that you seek maybe some counseling to be able to work through that and really talk about how that's impacting your intimacy. And it also might draw you closer to the thought of treatment for that REM sleep behavior disorder. When we're talking about treatment, there are some natural options you can certainly try, such as melatonin. Melatonin is something that basically helps to regulate those hormones to help with that sleep cycle. And then there's also over-the-counter magnesium that you can use that helps to really relax those muscles and get them ready for that sleep state. You could also try like chamomile tea, which is an herbal tea that can help to relax you and get you ready for that sleep state, or something like valerian root, which can be a tea or it can be a supplement. So those are some of the natural ways to try to induce more relaxation or more sleep state. If that doesn't work and you do need a prescription medication, the research has shown that medications such as clonazepam, which is a long-acting anti-anxiety agent, or lorazepam, which is a short-acting anti-anxiety agent, can be prescribed. Now, those are controlled substances, so they would need to be prescribed by your provider. And all of these things would need to be discussed with your provider. Your provider may also recommend what's called a sleep study, and a sleep study can differentiate what that sleep disturbance is about. So there are other sleep movement problems, such as what we call periodic limb movement disorder, that they may want to just discern what the actual problem is. I hope you find these pearls useful and you tune in next week for more Pearls for Parkinson's. The Wisconsin Parkinson Association is a grassroots organization funded by people like you. To support more local programming like this, visit wiparkinson.org.